Okay, hello, and if you are joining, then do say hello. If not, maybe you'll catch it later. I'm just popping on now while I feel sort of up to it, really. I don't know what's going on. Sort of went to bed Monday night with a really banging headache, and haven't felt right since. So no face view this afternoon. I have done my hair and everything, but you know, I look a bit rough from lack of sleep more than anything. Okay, so just for today's live, I'm gonna be using an A4 sheet of cardstock, and then some ink and some stamps. I'm going to use this Painted Lavender because I really do love the colours, and you may have heard me say before, I really do love lavender. So I'm going to be using this, and I'm going to show you how basically to make 4 very quick cards without really thinking too much about it. So I've cut this sheet of A4 white cardstock down to 8 inches by 11.5, because that will cut exactly into my card bases, not my card bases, sorry, my card layers. And I've got 6 ink pads. So I've chosen Fresh Freesia, Highland Heather, Gorgeous Grape, Berry Burst, and then I've got Lost Lagoon and Shaded Spruce for the greens. There's different ways of doing this, but I'm going to sort of start from the middle, and I'm just going to sort of, some of them I'm going to stamp off because I don't want them quite as bright. And then others I'll stamp in the full colour. I will also have to clean the pads, the stamps sort of in between. So I'll get that ready. Bear with me, I just pick out, I've done some card bases ready in varying colours, so I'll just get those out of the way. And this is really just about doing varying stamps. I'm going to do it in sort of a cross section, and that's Gorgeous Grape. Let's just stamp that one off so it's not, again, not too dark. And then this Fresh Freesia is going to be the lightest, so I'm not stamping that off. And then from there you can just sort of do whatever, really. I'm just going to do, this is my Lost Lagoon. I'm going to do some leaves, maybe to just give a bit of definition to the cross. So, and then I'm going to do some in Shaded Spruce. Now these are photopolymer stamps, and I have got quite a thick mat of cards of grid paper underneath, but if you haven't, then it would be better to use a stamping mat underneath. Okay, so that's, I'm going to leave those for a moment. So this has got quite a few different flowery stamps, so I'm going to just stamp them around. Building up really the amount of stamps and the colours as we go. So it's quite hard to see what this is going to actually come out like when you're doing it, but it is quite a good way of just using lots of colours. And lots of the stamps. So I'm going to go, just looking to see where I've done there. Put one of those there. And one there. And I've just noticed I've not gone quite to the edge on that green. So I'm just going to do another bit of the green on that one. And just add some more in. Let's clean that again, and I'm going to use the Lost Lagoon just to say I don't know how this is going to look by the time I've cut it up, because it's totally different from the last one that I did. In fact, it looks a bit messy at the moment, I will say, but it should sort itself out. Okay, so obviously it's going to be cut in quarter, so I want some more flowers around here. Again, we'll stamp off some of these berry bursts. It's a lovely colour, but it might just be a bit too bright to have too much of it. So Highland Heather. I think that really goes nicely in amongst all of these. I just want to make sure that I've got, it's not too flat. As you can see, it's not really symmetrical. It's just a case of working roughly to a cross. And some of it will be more more populated, if you like, than other bits. Again, stamp that off there. I do wonder whether my headache's been caused by a toothache that I've got. Right, now I'm going to do, these are little butterflies, so I'm going to do some of those just in Highland Heather, and I'm thinking about where I want them in terms of, like that one will probably be a card on its side, and I want to leave enough room just for some sentiments. Okay, so I'm just going to pop this ink a bit further out of the way so that I don't get covered in that. And then cut this up now. It's going to look very different once it's put onto card blanks. So say this needs to be slightly shorter. And this one. So I should have cut it down slightly more than I did, but it's fine. And then this one's going to be cut there. It actually helps it, the fact that the stamping goes off slightly anyway. I'll chop that bit down, and then this one. Okay, so I now have 4 pieces that fit like that, and I've got 4 card bases. So one of them's got so this one will go on there. Right, first of all I want to stamp some sentiments. The other 3 are upright. Let me find. sentiment stamps I'm using is the perennial postage, but obviously any sentiment stamps that you've got will work just as well. You could do anything really. Happy birthday. It hasn't actually got the words happy birthday in this one, but it has got other ones that sort of you could use for the same. So like this, you could use as a happy birthday. It's just trying to see what else I've got at hand. For some reason I've still got Christmas ones on my desk. Right, I found a birthday one. Celebrating beautiful balloons one. I'll use this first. Okay, so this one is definitely going to be an upright one, and I think I'm going to use the Shaded Spruce Sentiment. Okay, and then that one can just pop on there. Let's glue that on and you'll get the idea of how totally different it looks from the piece of paper that I was stamping on. Okay, so you can add gems to that easily. Then we've got I've got Highland Heather and Fresh Freesia and a Lost Lagoon one as well. So I think I'll put Lost Lagoon one on there. Let me find another sentiment. Put that one. Alright, so sending love and best wishes, and this will say anything, won't it? It'll be, you know, birthdays, thinking of you, sort of get well, could be anything, just even just a note, just to say hi, really. Okay. Oh, that was one of the inks, the blocks falling off. Right, what else have we got that thank you one. Again, I can't thank you enough, so this one I'm going to do, I think, in Fresh Freesia. Actually, it'd be better on this one, where there's more space. And then this last one's going to go on the Highland Heather. And I'm going to use, what am I going to use on here? I just wonder whether know whether that will fit. Oh, it will fit. It'll be okay up there. And Highland Heather, I'm going to match all of the sentiments with the card bases. Okay, so that's, obviously you'd put in inserts in the middle, you know, your white layers in the middle, or use a silver pen or something if you don't want to put a white layer in. And then I'm just going to use some of these really gorgeous gems. They're what are they? Purple fine shimmer gems. They're absolutely beautiful, just to add a bit of sparkle to them all. So just randomly placing some different ones. Then on this one, okay, so that's, even though I've used the same inks and the same method, just by simply stamping slightly different places, made some very different looking cards. But they're really easy to do, and you know, gives you 4 great card layers very quickly. So if you're making a lot of cards in one go, it's a really great technique to do, and you can do it with any flower stamp set, anything really, any sort of images. So there we go. That's all I've got for today. It's just a short live, just to share that technique. Okay, well, I hope you've enjoyed watching that, and have a go. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye.